Let's see. Well. Yo, what up? Can you hear me? My mic was being a little weird. Nope, you're gone. Import. Evo. Beach Hall. These three. Open. Yo, what up? Oh, did that add all three? Yeah, it did. Alright, cool. Let's see here. Now, I need to Let's see. Yo, thanks for the like. Appreciate. Trying to edit this video my girlfriend made of the sea glass she found. Let's see. I haven't edited a video in a hot minute though, so this ought to be fun. Whoa, 17 people. What are you doing? Cool. Yeah, look, I'm trying to do this. This is my girlfriend, and then this is going to be... Let me just scroll through here. This is some of her sea glass, some scallop shells, my random dogs, you know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so it shouldn't be too bad. I haven't made a video in a hot minute, and most of this is already done, but I want to add a little bit of stuff to it, maybe some captions and whatnot. Who knows? What are you up to? How's your night been? Or day? It's 11 o'clock here, so it very well could be morning where you're at. It's almost Friday. 21 people in my... No way. 22 thumbs. Yeah, we take those. I got 2 thumbs. Let's see. Anyone got any ideas for... I want to... Let's see. Where is this part? I want to cut here when she's done walking in and then go from there. Anyone got any? What's your favorite music? Give me some songs. What's people listening to? Luigi, get out of here. Get out of here, cat. You are wet still. Get away from my printer. Get away. Luigi, get down. Oh my god, this cat. Dude. Luigi, get out of here. Get out. Don't make me go get the bottle of consequences, dude. You'll get it. Get that cat. Get him. Get him. Let me see, where is this cut off at? 10 seconds. That's probably long enough. Let's see. Oh, that's kind of a cool motion. I like that. Let's see where to go. After I post it, you guys will have to... I'm going to clip that here and then duplicate it. Let's see. Right here is where we'll stop. Anyone do any art? Anything cool? That little menace. He's a menace to society and to me. This is me-society. Fix my hair here. Be crazy. Yo, Ryan Pelletier, you sound like you're from the French Canadian. Yo, Machu Blocks, what's cracking, people? How goes it? There's so many Pelletiers from where I'm around where I'm from. Not like right this very minute, but lots of Pelletiers where I used to be. There's a lot of Pelletiers where my girlfriend's from. I think there's like a whole restaurant that the Pelletiers opened. They even had a TV show. What are you guys up to? Machu Blocks? How's everyone tonight? Chilling, hanging out, relaxing? Cool? Shooting some b-ball outside of the school? If you are, you're braver than me. It's cold and rainy and snowy here. Which is weird because it was like 65 degrees yesterday. I'm good. I'm trying to work on this video of my girlfriend's sea glass for her so we can post it on YouTube. See how that goes? You guys like sea glass? You ever been to the ocean? My girlfriend found a lot today, or the other day. Yo, Josh, you in the chat? Yo, Jessica, what up? Back again. Nate, what happening? The peeps. The peeps in the chat. What happening? Train and Bus 2007 Productions. Cool name. I hope you only make train and bus videos. Holy, I've never seen so many people. What up? 2 Jessicas in the chat? Ain't no way. Jessica Gatnaby, 1926. You must be the oldest person I've ever talked to. Can I guess your height? 5'8". Damn, you're close. 5'8" if I'm on a good day. I'd say 5'7". Hey, you and Josh are going to the abandoned hospital tonight with the group. Oh my God, you're going to a hospital tonight with a group? Yikes, abandoned hospital. Where at? That sounds spooky AF. I am LeBron. That is my mom. I like you, hate. I'm a like and sub. Sweet. Appreciate you. Thanks for it. You like the hair? Yeah, I'm trying to start dreadlocks at some point. Well, I've started them, but I only have a few. Well, probably like 7 maybe total in here. But yeah, I do have a lot of hair though. I've had a lot of hair since like 8th grade. Where are you from? I am from northeastern United States. Guess the state. We were formerly part of Massachusetts. We were a bunch of massholes. No offense to anybody from Massachusetts. My dad was also born there. And I need to. U and A. and D. A-N-D-Y. A-N-D, that's my name. A-N-D. If you spell it really fast, that's my name. A-N-D. My high is 4'4", and I'm just turning 9 this year. Sick. That sounds fun. 4'4", I wish I was 4'4" when I was 9. Holy crap. What's good in here? I don't know. There's probably lots of stuff that's good in here. I don't know if I'm it, but there's lots of stuff. I like your shirt. Thanks. It's Roger Waters. I went and saw him twice. I've seen him twice. New York City. I did see him in New York City. That's where I saw this show, was New York City. I'm still 8. Holy moly, you guys. Shouldn't you be in bed? 8? Yeah, I saw that. Went down over Iraq. Isn't that wild? Another $100 million we've just blown up. Well, we didn't blow it up, but maybe Israel took it down as a false flag. Who knows? Who knows? No new wars? Yeah, exactly. No new wars. America first. I'm pretty left-wing, but I am for America first. That where the place is located. $1 billion a day. $11,000 a second. A second. Thank you. I really like my shirt too. I'd like to learn how to make. I want healthcare. Me too. Universal healthcare. Universal gun rights. If we can have one, we should have the other. Am I right? Am I right? I think we're right. We're definitely right. Hazel eyes. What's up, hazel eyes? I've got blue eyes. Doll eyes. Whatever that thing is. Crappy bear eyes. Are you pumping crypto again? Dogecoins perhaps? No, but I did make a bunch of money off Sheena Inu at one point. I want free Mary Jane. I mean, come to the right state and you can probably find free Mary Jane. We've got recreational and dispense and medical here in this state. Pretty crazy, pretty crazy. I Parth Moon. I'm glad everyone's chatting in here. Good. Makes me feel good that people can chat. How many people have ever seen Sea Glass? How many people like Sea Glass? What do we got for Sea Glass fans in here? I'm going to move this part up. Whoa, shit. That ain't what I wanted. Weird. Anywho, I need to copy this out. Crypto is legal in my state. Legal, like you, is that a Colorado flag? And if nobody's told you all day Jesus loves you all, yeah, I mean, I kind of look like Jesus, and I'll tell you all that you love it. Hey, Parth, holy moly, there's so many people in here. Civic Lotus, you look like Felix from Stray Kids. I mean, I guess. I don't know who that is. Someone told me I look like a wrestler. Sammy what? What's that wrestler I look like? Sammy something. Some WWE guy I look like. I don't know. Sammy Haynes? Sami Zayn. I've been told I look like him too. I'll have to look up who Felix from the Stray Kids are. Before the bath. Jesus is black, just a heads up. I mean, Jesus might be a DMT creature for all we know. Sophistry? I don't know what that means. Sophistry. Can I teach you how to get dreads? Yes. I would love it if someone told me. I got to get some like wax or something, I think, to hold them in a little better. Or some rubber bands. But I don't have very good hair for dreads, I don't think. But they'll work someday. Are you a rabbi? No, I would not say that I'm a rabbi. I would say that I'm fairly agnostic. I need to go shower. Well, have a good night. Enjoy school tomorrow. I heard O Block. It's at Disneyland. I heard O Block. It's like Disneyland. I mean, yeah, Freedom Boys. Slide for Vaughn. I have a YouTube channel too. It's called Machu Blocks. I'll have to check you out here. 1 minute. Let me see. I'm not on the right YouTube on there. Or on the right thing. YouTube. Am I logged in? I'm going to Colorado. Colorado's sick. The Fish plays there quite a bit. I'd like to go to their show at Red Rocks too. That'd be sick. A lot of bands I like play out there. Yo, Man of Stupidity. It sounds like me. Am I live in my own chat? Brother. Nope, definitely not the right YouTube channel. Switch accounts. Holy moly, how many accounts do I gotta have here? What is going on? Oh, there we go. So many freaking YouTube windows. What? Let me see. There we go. There we go. So Joe Rogan is the first video that pops up on my thing. Machu Blocks. Matchy Blocks is what I riped in. Not what I need. Do you obey your master Benjamin Netanyahu? No. What are you talking about? Were you not just in here when I was talking about how Israel literally tricked us into some war so they could do some doomsday prophecy from the book of Deuteronomy? Probably not. Not a chance. I'm pretty sure that Operation Epstein Fury is not doing very good. You hate fish? Wean forever, baby? Piss up a rope. All day, every day. Hello from Iran. Tehran, what up? The new Supreme Ayatollah, Supreme Leader, Ayatollah Khomeini. The next one in the chat. I don't even want anything bad. Are you a Jew? I am not a Jew. I would say that I'm not any religion. I will go live when I get 50 subs. Sick. Heck yeah, dude. We could probably go live together at some point. I don't know how any of that works, but what the hell? You a Rojiman? Rojiman? I don't actually hate fish. I just like the rivalry between them. Yeah, what are your feelings on goose? Someone explained to me that they're like fish light, but I don't really feel that way because I don't like them a whole ton, but they're not bad. Do you like Billy Strings? What are your thoughts on him? Bro, why are you playing with your sideburns then? My sideburns? What are you talking about? Sideburns? These aren't my sideburns. This is my hair. It's like the back of my head, brother. What are you talking about? Love Goose. I've seen them 3 times. Have you seen where they're at the Norfolk Festival and they have Animal come out on stage like the Muppet? Raji, like red hair. I mean, I got like red hair in my beard, I guess. Goose has a new front man, right? I think. I'd see Fish, but I haven't had a good chance. Yeah, I've seen Fish. My son's actually named after the lead singer of Fish. I'm one of those kind of guys. What's my favorite color? Probably like earthy green or orange, like earth. Attic dweller. I am technically upstairs in my house, which is like, I guess you could call it the attic. But I mean, it's my bedroom. I go outside. I touch grass. Like I get paid to touch grass. Like I work at UPS. What's wrong with the Ayatollah, by the way? Nothing's wrong with the Ayatollah. I'm pretty sure he put out a tweet. I'm pretty sure we're spending $11 billion to replace the Ayatollah with the Ayatollah. It's pretty fucking wild, eh? It's the same thing with Afghanistan. We spent 20 years to replace the Taliban with the Taliban. They just lost their weirdo drummer. Ha ha ha. Fair enough. I never, thank you for explaining that to me. What about, what other bands do you like? Do you like Umphreys? You and Umphreys? Your paycheck does not change the fact that you're in an attic. You're right, it doesn't. I make $110,000 a year and I live in an attic. Oh, you're a noticer. I like it. I notice lots of things. I'm a people watcher. Looking yoked, bro. Thanks, brother. I like to do CrossFit. And by that, I mean I like to do Olympic lifts. I hate running. Running is the worst. Throw the salute. That salute? 100K attic. Rejects in the attic, man. Have you ever heard, oh, what band is that? It's a brothers band. Crap. I can't think of what the heck their name is. Oh, bro, I'm not no Elon. Look at this gut. I ain't got no Elon gut. I do have a 1938 German coin in here somewhere, though. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. I charged it up with my fushigi and all the energy from that. What's my favorite food? Tacos, maybe. I don't know, actually. Depends on the day. I have wicked bad ADD. So I usually go through phases where I'll eat the same thing over and over and over again until I get sick of it, and then I'll hate it. Jesus probably does love me. If Jesus is real, someday when I go down that giant DMT trip we call the end of life, the band is called My Ceiling is a Roof. Yeah, everyone's ceiling is a roof, but not everyone's roof is made of glass, and it's time to crack that glass ceiling, buddy. Hey, don't you know, they're just as good as the Canadians. Jesus thinks he gave you too much, bud. Too much bud, like you're calling me bud, or too much weed? Like Jesus gave me too much pot. I'm not quite sure what direction you're hippie Manson. I mean, when someone asked me what I was for Halloween this year, I said that we were having a Charles Manson look-alike contest at work. Okay, ignore me. What are you are occupied from as well, fam? No, I don't know what you said. Let's see, Glitch. I saw you say something. Glitch, no, the salute. I'm not giving no salute. I don't know what salute, unless it's the UPS salute, which is just a great big finger up my forehead. The UPS calls me a loser every day I get in that truck. They're like, get in this truck, loser, and take someone their toilet paper. Do I make coffins? No, I don't make. My glass ceiling just cracked and I couldn't tell because I was in the attic. But what would be above your attic? There'd be nothing. Hamburger Helper or Chef Boyardee. I actually don't know if I've ever had Hamburger Helper. Don't forget to blink them headlamps of yours. What's the lice? What is you lice burden today? No, never had lice. Juice here. Juice? What about juice? Juice here? They don't even follow Jesus, teach them. I don't even know what, I feel like we should all just treat people like they're good people. Thoughts on Israel being an apartheid state? I think that Israel operates the largest open air prison in the world, and I think that they are committing a genocide, and I think that they just stumbled into a trap where they thought they were going to be able to just walk all over this country, and now they're getting a taste of what they've done to the Gazans. The Palestinians, the Gazans. What am I talking about? Palestinians. There we go. He supports Israel. Yes, I definitely support Israel. Haircut incoming. Bet. Stumbled on bro straight and yeah, bro. That's all I try to do is speak straight facts. Gazans. Yeah, I know. Sorry, had a moment. Okay. The not everything that I that not everything that crosses my mind needs to cross my tongue, but most of it does. Drone life, yo. Oh, you fixed it. Subscribed. Sick. Jesus told me he does not love you. He just wants to be friends. I mean, as long as he's friends with benefits, that's fine. Why forehead so big? Lose hair stress? Yeah, dude, probably from living in America and knowing that all of our politicians are war hawks and Lindsey fucking Graham is probably owns every hat in the world that does not say USA on it. Motherfucker's got a hat that says Free Cuba on it. Do you play Roblox or Minecraft? My ex-girlfriend, her daughter spent $1,400 of my money after I moved out on Roblox and V-Bucks. So no, I don't play Roblox. Not a fan, to be honest. I hate to be that way. Trump 2026. More like Trump 2028, brother. What are you talking about? There are no Trump midterms. We're going full. You need a killer mohawk? I mean, if I get to 1,000 subscribers, maybe I'll cut my hair to a mohawk. Why are you breaking your hair? Because I'm trying to get dreadlocks, brother. Because I'm trying to freak everybody out. How am I going to start a cult? Or how am I going to go to school to be a yoga teacher if I don't look like a yoga teacher? Like, I'm supposed to be a sleeper cell. I'm U.S. intelligence, and I can't play the part if I don't have the hair. You don't need them dreads, bro. Okay, I'll stop twisting it for you. How's that sound? I'll put it up. I'll put it all the way up. Are you going to shuffle tarot cards and speak like a Southern black woman? The only Southern black woman thing I know how to say is use kind, use smart, use important. And then feed somebody a shit pie. You need more handsome. You need to be more handsome. I mean, brother, you're seeing me after a 13-hour UPS. I've worked like 50 hours this week so far. Yes, I will come get my cat. Why don't you join the military and kick some ass? Yeah, right, brother. You think they want me in the military? I'm on some fucking Soviet watch list. Okay, so my cat directly runs away. My dad was a Marine at the age of 17 years old, had 2 kids by 18, came home, had me like 25 years later, and the thing I could do before I could talk was the Marine Corps hem. I had a high and tight until I was 16 years old. My dad used to pay my mom money to get me to cut my hair because it bothered him so much. So when I went to college, I was like, hey, I'm going to get Grateful Dead tattoos. I'm going to grow my hair out. I'm going to have a baby, and then I'm going to get a job at UPS. Duck Dynasty. Yeah, I mean, I kind of look like Duck Dynasty. How was my day? My day was good. I delivered a lot of packages. I saw some customers I liked. I got to pet some cool dogs. It did rain and snow. You can see the cat. Yeah, one second. Let's go downstairs to the cat. To the cat, to the cat, to the cat, cat. Hey, Luigi, where you at, brother? Wait a minute, though. First, dog. This is Juniper. This is our oldest dog. This is Finley. That is Juniper's son. This one made this one, somehow. The Grateful Dead brought to you by the CIA. Yeah, dude, you're right. How do you think acid got through the country? Oh, Moxie's over here. This is one of our other cats. This is Moxie. But Luigi's the bad one. Luigi's the naughty little fucker. Oh, he went down the hallway. Yeah, Luigi Mangione. Oh, there he is. What are you doing, bad cat? Yeah, they're pretty good. You in VA? No, I'm not in VA, but I've been to Virginia a couple times to play baseball. Yeah, he is a troublemaker. That motherfucker has eaten so many no-bake cookies, it's unreal. Like, he gets in the cupboard, eats through the plastic, and doesn't just eat the edge of it. He drives his face into it like the Cookie Monster and just cookie shreds everywhere. Like, it's wild. Oh, sorry, I had to go off on that. And do I like bologna? I don't really like bologna, but I've had homemade bologna that was all right. Not my favorite thing to have. I'll take him if he can't have cookies. I mean, no matter if you have cookies or not, like, you're a terrible pet owner. Brother, I love those pets. I have had that Finley dog since the day he was born. I rescued the white one from a mountain old couple in Georgia. Georgia. Struggling today. I'll take the cookies. Are you Mossad by chance? I mean Mossad as in, like, you think that I'm Mossad, or like you think that I'm Mossad? I mean, I don't know. I don't know if Benji's gonna like me because I'm actually trying to serve him with those International Criminal Court papers, so he'll go to jail, so I don't really know. I got a dog named Cole. I had a friend when I lived up in the northern part of the state where his dog was named D-O-G. He called it D-O-G, but it took me a year before I figured out that he was just spelling dog. And I was like, oh, okay. But this dog was like the Peter Griffin of dogs. It was like, he couldn't even move. He was so fat. Like, well, he could, obviously, but it was like, it was humorous how this dog would have to get around. Do the cookies have THC in them? No, they don't. No. I think that my cat would probably, was his name Chris? No, his name was Tim. But he did get his nuts bit by a dog while working at UPS and he lost a testicle. It was crazy. Yep. And then he sued the guy whose dog bit him, and then his wife divorced him and she took all the money he got from the settlement. So he had a bad month, a couple months. Yeah, dude, talk about woof. Do you love your animals enough to secure your cupboard? Secure my cupboard? Secure my cupboard. Let's go take a look at my cupboard here. Secure my cupboard. I have 2 children that live here. One's 14, one is 12. I own 2 dogs that can't get in a cupboard. I own 1 cat that doesn't get in the cupboard. And then I own 1 asshole that has knocked both of the window things out of my cupboards getting in to get cookies. Yeah. Secure it. Secure it. From what? He's a terrorist. He took out a healthcare CEO. He was on the run. Wild. Secure your cupboards, my guy. Come live with my cat. I have a bottle of Consequences for a reason. Is that chip paint? Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that I bought a house for $70,000 at 30 years old in a place where most of the people around me make $4,000 a year. Put Tim oil there. It was high. I mean, I like this house. Look at our cool wall. We have a like custom moose thing on our wall. Yeah, I'll get the cat. Look, he's harassing her for this ice cream. Like, look at this. I mean, it got appraised at 100, so I think I'm doing all right. I mean, I also didn't ever think that I was going to be able to ever buy a house, so it's all right. Yeah, he is so bad. Little kitty, more like little menace. Dennis the fucking menace. But your wall is cute. Yeah, the guy who lived here before was an artist, and he grew pot for like 2 decades. I also found this. He did Taekwondo. He was my Taekwondo instructor at one point. He had these, which are like these really old pack of seeds. Yeah, there's like a giant painting in my garage of it's probably like 10 feet long and like 4 feet tall of like just a giant Taekwondo martial arts scene. Yeah, there's like a huge martial arts like thing around my it's just some random thing. There's like an old pack of seeds. It's got like a story on the back and stuff. When were they packed? Packed for 1990 and 1991. These seeds are probably older than most of the people right now. Can you kick me in the chest? I mean, I probably can. I can jump pretty high. Yeah, dude, the 90s were crazy. I want to grow them. I think they're sunflowers, honestly. I wonder if they'd still even be any good, though. Mornings, yeah, I wish, brother. They'd be in. I'd have made something out of those already. I did some custom Legos in my channel. Sweet, you do custom Legos? How do you do custom Legos? Of course they'd be. I thought seeds didn't expire. I mean, I don't know if seeds do expire, but I think probably over time, if they weren't stored right, it could probably make them fragile or get cracked or something. Do you partake in the marijuana inhalant? I do not inhale. I let it simmer in my mouth. I kind of get the Bill Clinton. I actually have a saxophone in here somewhere. That would be funny. I could dress up like Bill Clinton. I don't have that. I got a dab rig right there and a massage table, which I just use as a headboard. Isn't that wild? Ingest THC. It was humid enough to yeah, dab Clinton. That's hilarious. Check out this guy is chill. This guy is as chill as can be. I'm pretty chill, but I'm actually also very high energy, high strung. I don't know if anyone can hear me freaking out every once in a while. My girlfriend's had to tell me to calm down like twice so far. Guys, he's not a sleeper cell. He's just chill. Yeah, I'm definitely not. Smash. Next question. LOL. That's hilarious. Great guy. You guys are great guys and or girls and or 9-year-olds. I feel like you're either a guy or a girl or a 9-year-old. Jimmy Y6. Oh my God, stop. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's like I'm fidgeting. I either want to walk around or twist my hair. Let me put that sucker up in the back of my knot. I'm a vampire. Anytime anyone says anything about vampires, all I think about is what's Twilight. Say it. Say you know what I am. You're a World of Warcraft player. If anyone knows that Smosh video I'm talking about, 10 and a half, a gay vampire. A 10 and a half year old gay vampire. He has ADHD. No, man, give this man a break. Brother, the ADHD is what makes this man. How old are you and what's your birthday? I mean, I will say that I'm old enough to... No, I'm not old enough to run for president. And my birthday is a holiday that's not really a holiday. It's just something everybody knows. I'm not just going to give it out that easy. Like, if I'm going to get doxxed, like, I want there to be some fun in this. Like, come on. You got to put a little bit of effort into it. So, not old enough to be a president. Damn, Daniel. I can't. I don't know if Jimmy just scrolled back DMT or shroom. I've only ever done DMT like one time. Shrooms is probably like 50, and tabs is probably close to like, I've done 12 at a time before. That was a little much. But I would say probably LSD is my favorite. I also have inner bicep tattoos. I have money isn't real, but experiences are on that one. Have you ever seen the movie Blow with Johnny Depp? Oh, none right now. Nothing. I just got home from UPS. That's the drug of choice right there is fucking UPS. Are you gay? I mean, I have a girlfriend, a child. I'm not gay that I know of. Maybe that's what's wrong with me. Read the book much better. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I got the kind of ADHD where you read something and then I get to the bottom of the page and I'm like, what the hell did I just read? So then I just like go back up a few. Yeah, I mean, is that a compliment? Shave it and start over. The beard or the hair? I got Roman numerals on each bicep. Oh, that's cool. I like that. I got a tattoo for my brother on the inside of my, not the inside of my ribs, but on my ribs. I got to do something with my beard. My beard is bad. I want to like fade it down and taper it. Someone told me I should braid it, like Viking braid it, but I don't know how to braid my beard. Well, I know how to braid, but I don't know if it's like, you unemployed? No, brother, I work at UPS. I'm your UPS guy. I actually bring your wife nothing every day. Are you from Colorado? No, I'm from the East Coast, Colorado. Do I look like I'm from Colorado? A lot of people think I'm Canadian. When I went to college, everyone called me Canada Andy, and I'm like, why? I'm not even Canadian. And they're like, really? I'm from Louisville. The UPS headquarters is in Louisville. Were you there when the plane hit? The second tower? Do you play sports? I played baseball in college. I played sports all the way up through high school. I won a state championship in basketball. I haven't played sports in a while. I snowboard. What's the East Coast Colorado? Is it Virginia or Delaware or something? I mean, do you think that Virginia or Delaware are similar to Colorado in aesthetic and whatnot? I would say Virginia and Delaware are kind of like the beginning of the South for me. Like, my favorite sport is soccer. Sick. I played soccer all through high school. I was front and I played midfield for a little bit, but I'm like really fast for a short amount of time. Maine would be the correct answer in my brain for the Colorado of the East Coast. But I mean, that's also just my brain. You look like Jack Stuber. Who's Jack Stuber? I gotta look this guy up too. I'm gonna have to just make a bunch of. Some guy came in here. I'm from UK. It's football, man. Fair enough. Fair enough. How was I supposed to know? You didn't tell me that. James 420. What's the marijuana scene like in the UK? I played basketball. I played basketball every year in high school except for my senior year. And my senior year, we were at our first game and we were doing like the tip drill where everyone like runs in after each other and they tip the ball. And this big tubby kid was behind me, like right on my ass. And he came right behind me, jumped, landed on my ankle and went and I had never broken a bone up to that point and I was furious. Furious. Messi or Ronaldo? I would say Ronaldo at the moment because I heard Messi did something weird when he went to meet the president. Yo, bro, weed in UK is all right, but mostly Star Dog. What's Star Dog? Is that like some weird thing? Like a synthetic or something? Thoughts on aliens and UFO stuff going on? Well, I have a big history, like obsession with Air Force stuff and aerospace, and Loring Air Force Base is really close to where I used to live. And in the 70s, a UFO flew over the base, which at that time was the most heavily armed nuclear facility or nuclear weapon storage facility in the world. And I don't like Aerosmith. To hell with Aerosmith. I hate to be that way. I don't like Aerosmith, AC/DC, ZZ Top, or Van Halen. Not that I don't like some of their songs, but all of them in my head sound exactly the same. 6'7", 9'11". That's all I got to say to that. You are my fellow Yiga. Make sure you take all of your care of your big toes. These are important. Make sure you, how did you end up working at UPS? I've been there 10 years, bro. I have been a full-time driver 7 years. I have my own run. I have 10 years. I have a 10-year plaque on my truck. I have 7 years safe driving. There we go. Holy moly. Did you see one? I would say that I've had some experiences going that way where I saw something fly over the top of my car, and it very well might have been a drone because the border patrol in the area gets like decommissioned predator drones that they use for like some stuff. I would rather be gay and for America than straight and for Trump's war in Iran for Israel right now. Just gonna throw it out there. You're a predator? Yeah, right, brother. You bet. More like, doubt it. Oh, where was I going? Oh, so this thing was flying over the top of my car, and like I was drive this road every night to like home, and it was like I got done work at like 10:30 when I started because I did air. I would take the stuff, put it on the airplane, come back to the building, wash trucks, and then drive home. So I'm like driving, just going to, and something flew over the top of my car so low to the top of my car that it like jumped me. Like I literally had like a physical like like gasp moment, and then it was just so quiet and just like took off, but it flew right towards where the base was. So you're a predator? No, I don't think so. I've never predatored on anything that I know of. So I mean, hi, remember me? I do remember you. I remember the Saint thing. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, I don't. Like I said, it could have just probably was a drone. Like, I thought, dude, the Amish live like right in that area too. There's so many Amish people, it's wild. Amish people drink more Red Bull than anybody I've ever seen in my life. Like crazy. I've also seen a few of them drive their carts like off the road into the ditch with their horses and stuff. It's wild. Are you Amish? No, but I mean, I've encountered a lot of Amish. Do you like Coke or Fanta? Coke. Coke all day, every day. I also like Diet Coke. Diet Cokes I will refer to as fridge cigarettes. Man, fuck the haters. Dude, I've been drinking that. People be smoking on that Delta hate, baby. It's 123 AD. Why do people care if a person is gay or not? I mean, I think that the only people that care if people are gay are people that wish they could express their feelings without being judged, whether or not they want to partake in being gay. It's just a lack of them being able to actually express themselves without the thought of being judged. Like, no one cares about what anyone else is doing unless they want to be doing it. Like, no one cares how much sex they're having as long as they're having more than their friends. Why are Amish drinking Red Bull? Dude, they put up houses in a day. They're going to be drinking something, man. Like, you can't tell me if Red Bull hadn't been invented in the past, they would have just done it. They were getting Amazon packages too. Like, it's not like every once in a while they're not just like sneaking a message to their friend like, hey, I'll give you four pesos, 4 rubles or something for you to order this for Amazon for me. Like, it is weird though, because you go to deliver a package there at night and there's just candlelight. It's pitch black. They come out with a headlamp on and I'm delivering them an Amazon box. I'm like, why couldn't you just turn a light on? Like, I don't know. It's just so wild. Like, the dichotomy of what they're doing is just crazy. Have you ever lived in your mama's attic? Well, my mom is actually dead. So, no, this isn't my mom's attic, but I am technically living in an attic right now. Well, not living in it. I'm in the attic talking to you at this moment. Would it be an attic or would it just be upstairs? How do I know what the difference is? I don't know. Who knows? The world may never know. That's dope. You're dope. I think all you guys, I appreciate this conversation. This is probably one of the best chats I've had in a while. What's up, bro? Not too much, just ranting about a million things, getting insulted every random time. Oh, whoever asked if I was gay, though, I will say that you have to come in a little better prepared because someone showed up the other day and said that I have a Confederate soldier's face starter kit, which I don't really know what that means. Someone, yeah, Sami Zayn, I've got that one a few times. What is this about? I don't know what this is about. This is about anything that I catch. My eyes catch it at the moment. Is it Sami Zayn spelled like that? This, Ruby Champion, is this a chimney? Is that a chimney? Well, I mean, yes, it goes to my fireplace. I wouldn't say that it's like a chimney, but yeah, I guess. It does, I guess it is a chimney. There's a fireplace downstairs, and there's actually a wood stove down in the basement. How old do you have to be to watch this? I don't know. I have it set for not kids, so I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry. How old do you have to be to watch this? You have to be at least 4'4". It is pretty sweet. I do like it. I think that this is cool. I have a wood stove out in my art studio too. How are you today? I'm good. I'm good. Are you frogging? Are you frogging though? Are you frogging kidding me? I'm 11. I mean, do you feel like this is an appropriate place for an 11-year-old? I won't intentionally try to say anything awful, but I mean, I will say that there might be something off the cuff. Peak madness right here. It looks like a column. The home is a long beard. So yeah, my art studio, which is out there, which I have the lights on, which I probably shouldn't. I'd rather have a helicopter for a straight bent pole. I mean, how do you know that a bent straight pole didn't just get melted by dank memes that were started by some Israelis in a moving van packing them into the towers? What, muffin? Yeah. Turn the lights off, your power bill is going to be... Yeah, I know, especially while it's going... What's my favorite song? I'll say Semi-Charmed Life by Third Eye Blind right now. UPS pays all that lot. I mean, UPS pays me a lot of money to walk down driveways and bring people Pop-Tarts with Next Day Air stickers on them. Did you pay the Amish to build your house? No, I paid some guy who grew pot like 30 years ago to build this house. And he's dead now, so I wouldn't curse him. He's native too, so he'll probably put a hex on you. He was burning bluebirds in my wood stove out there for heat, I think. It was wild. Do you like Depeche Mode? I don't really know what that is. Oh, I'm off. Yeah, my girlfriend downstairs told me to. Sorry, I thought my cat was on the thing, but it's actually just my hoodie. You look like Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5. Man, I'm getting a lot of compares today. I've never even played Far Cry, though. Do you ever play Far Cry? Or just Fable? Do you ever seen Parker play Far Cry? Will Iran send drones to California? I mean, I'm not so worried about Iran sending drones to California as there being drones in California by Americans that are mad at what we're doing. The Far Cry reference? Yeah, apparently. I don't know. I just really wish that none of this would have ever happened. Like, if we just had not attacked Iran, we wouldn't have even had to worry about this. They've been trying to get a nuke for 40 years and have never gotten one. We overthrew their government in the 50s, and I'm just so baffled. Like, do you also grow pot? Yes, I do also grow pot. My girlfriend has MS, so Primal is the best of the series. What's your favorite color? It's like a green, probably. I'm Canada. Heck yeah, Canada. Why do you hate God? I don't hate God. I'm never saying that I hate God. I'm just saying that I don't like straight up believe in any specific religion. I'm not going to say that there's not anything out there. My cousin died in front of my eyes when I was 5 years old. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, not man, but I'm sorry. That sucks. That's awful. Pray for your girlfriend. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it. She does a lot of stuff, and she's got a weird, like, I wouldn't say case of MS, but like the way that her MS presents itself is very, very strange. Like a lot of like her doctors would be like, I don't really know why this and this and this is going on, but we work on a lot of stuff, and like part of it is like I like to try to do fun things or just like work on her mobility and stuff like that. Trump is the 5D chess master, and he has great hair. I mean, I would say that he's probably not even playing checkers right now. And great hair, I mean, that's like saying I have great hair. Yes, there's hair on my head, and I can have a good hair day. But having great hair, I hope your day was good today. It was good today. It was a little rainy and it snowed today, which it was like 60 degrees a couple days ago, which is just making a giant mess. Hey, have a good night. I will talk to you tomorrow sometime or this weekend. See you around. What's the red thing in the wall behind you? This red thing right there. This red thing. Mike Hunt? No, I haven't Mike Hunt. Or I haven't seen Mike Hawk either. Have you played Red Dead Redemption 2? No, I haven't. I've wanted to, though. I'm literally just holding out for Grand Theft Auto 6. I maxed my RuneScape account, and then I haven't played a game really since, though. Chance to mention chemtrails. I don't really know all that much about chemtrails. I know that, like, cloud seeding is a thing, and I know that a lot of, like, places probably do put some wacky shit out there. I know Prince was, like, super freaked out about chemtrails. What's my favorite song? Let's say right now, because I just talked about Prince, When Doves Cry, but the Humphreys McGee cover of it. I heard it's really good. Like, it's Invincible. Invincible. Why does that sound familiar? Invincible. Sounds like I have, but I really can't picture what movie it is right now. Lavia Simon. What up? What up, Lavina? Lavina. Foreign Templar. Show one cool thing in your room and tell us about it. I painted this jellyfish by using my laser engraver to put the outline down on the canvas, and then I stayed up for way too long just doodling over it and over it and over it with a billion layers, and then I just was like, oh, I guess I like it now. I've watched The Incredibles with like the speedy little baby. I sure have. It's a good show. Invincible. This is, have a good time. Have a good night, Ruby. Invincible. Animated series. Oh, I'm pretty sure I've seen Kelly's son watch this. I'll have to check it out. My son's been telling me to watch Murder Drones or something like that too. Bro, I show fast the baby. Dude, my hair's slicked back like this because I'm so fast. I ran so fast, that's why my hair's like this. Shalom. Shabbat shalom. phone's away. Thoughts on Erica Kirk? Anyone's thoughts on Erica Kirk? Can I get a shout out on plus minus Erica Kirk is a Mossad agent? Over under, I guess. Not plus minus. Diego, what up? Is that not the thing to say? I was supposed to be working on this video for my. Oh, your chat is anti. No, my chat is not anti-Semitic. My chat is not for interventionist wars on the behalf of another country that is manipulating our leader into doing something that is inevitably going to unstable the Middle East, affect the global economy, and make Israel less safe as we speak. I don't know if that's anti-Semitic or if that's just like wanting the best for both countries. I think that that's probably just that. Yeah, I am the Santa you wish you had for Christmas because I'm the UPS guy. I'm the UPS man. Erica Kirk, Rip Charlie. Yeah, she went. Yep. Rip Charlie. I don't even like Charlie Kirk, and the fact that the United States government allowed somebody to assassinate him, use a Ponzi, and then like use it as some way to play off this like whole crazy thing, it just blows my mind. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked into shaped charges, but look into that and Charlie Kirk, and it'll blow your mind because there's no way that he got shot by Tyler Robinson. Not a chance. Are you Christian? I am agnostic. I would say that I believe in some sort of like spiritual or like manifestation of something, right? I'm not going to say what it is. I don't know if it's Muhammad or if it's Allah or if it's Jesus or if it's fucking Dwayne from down the way. But it could be any of those. And you know, I believe that when I need to know the answers, it'll present itself. Like, if you think you know all the answers, you lose all the excitement in life. Like, the people who walk through every day feeling like they know what is going on, like, they're like, what's the point of like there's no more exploring, there's no more like joy, there's nothing to do. You've just running through this like, it's Cthulhu. I mean, it kind of looks like Cthulhu back there. Oh, I can't make it look at it though. Cthulhu. Dog, he's dead. Dog, he is dead. Dead as a doornail. Except for I asked DeepSeek, I was doing something on like one of the Chinese AIs and it hadn't been, the learning model hadn't been updated yet. And it was like when I first started doing it, so I didn't really understand how it worked. But it kept telling me that Charlie Kirk wasn't dead. And I was like, brother, he's definitely dead. Look it up. And like telling him to look up what day it was and this and that. And it was like, oh, DeepSeek hasn't been updated until da 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 da. Oh my God, we are done. Done what? I just got really quiet so you would tell me what we were done at. It's an expression. Yeah, it is an expression. I know what you're saying because it's like there were all these like songs and stuff. Wasn't I Am Charlie Kirk a song? And it's also weird because like TikTok, I logged on to TikTok one time and there was like a filter that turned me into Charlie Kirk. Iran just launched drone attack on California at 11:38 p.m. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Iran drone California. Warns. California has no clear defense against Iran stealthy drones. Governor, 9 hours ago, 23 hours ago. There's no new updates. Keep doing your dreads. Don't listen to the haters. I'll keep doing it. I'm just, this one right here's got some weird like split in the end of it. This one's like the oldest one I have. Oh, trust me. If I did or acted or changed the way that I behaved because of what people told me they didn't like, then brother, I would be doing nothing. I would be sitting in my house quietly. And that ain't it. I'd go crazy. Go crazy. Crazier. If you're going to be crazy, you got to get paid for it, because if not, then you're going to get arrested. Faux show. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. That's an interesting thing to come into someone's chat and say that they just launched an attack at 11:38. Are you about to launch an attack at 11:38? Clearly, you are on the East Coast, though, because if you said 11:38, I know you're over here. If you had said 8:38, what time is it for you? It is 11:38 for me. Oh, 11:44. It's 11:44. I'm a dipstick. Holy Ruby, be back. Ruby Chapman. Delivering down Chapman Road. Good old Tracy Chapman. Instead of a fast car, you got back fast. Yeah, I don't know. That was a bad joke. That was the worst joke I've ever said. Well, I'm pushing nearly an hour right now, and my girlfriend's probably going to punch me in the head. But she always told me she was going to punch me like this with her knuckles, so she said she'd only be able to do it once because it was going to hurt both of us. So, if you see me come back with a bruise, you'll know. California as a whole, I mean, California's a place. They have the 4th largest GDP in the world. For me, it's 8:44 on a Wednesday. Isn't it Thursday? It's Thursday, brother. There's no way it's 8:44 for you on a Wednesday. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I don't know how time zones work that well. Oh, so you're in Central Time? Rose Alexander made a song for Charlie Kirk, but people who are fans of Charlie after he died started saying, "I am Charlie Kirk," and it means, yeah. See, like I am not against Charlie Kirk at this point in my life. Do I think that he had a bad way of advertising how he was debating people? Yes, because it kind of gives you like, it's automatically going to put people in this like state of mind when you read a title that's like, oh, wrecking wokey lib girlfriends on blue-haired boyfriend's college campus. It's like, I'm never going to take what you're saying now in any bit of like intellectual like capacity. Like, I'm just going to say the most ridiculous Alex Jonesy thought-ending cliches because that's all he was doing. Like, and that's what the problem is. Like, he led a large group and he had the potential to probably be the president because he controlled the largest segment of young voters. But that doesn't mean, well, that doesn't mean he believed everything he was espousing. And if you see the way his views were changing on things like even Israel and the donors he was receiving and all these things, like, I don't know. It's just, I don't like Charlie Kirk's political beliefs. I don't think it was fine that he got set up and blown away by a shape charge, probably done by a U.S. Defense contractor that had a small plant in Tennessee that blew up about 3 weeks after Charlie Kirk's death, because 2 days after Charlie Kirk's death, the plant manager that had been there for years resigned. And there was also a defense contract to that specific plant for extra small anti-personnel shape charges for $400,000, and it had an incredibly short turnaround time, and it was delivered a few days before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Isn't that strange? How do you think it's going to affect the little children when she saw her father? I mean, how do you think it's going to affect the children when she watches videos of her mom going out in front of Sparks to hug JD Vance at all these events? Like, if she really cared about the way her children were going to view it, she wouldn't have taken over the role at Turning Point. She would have just been a mother and tried to withdraw from the limelight and give her children any semblance of like normal growing up. 6/7 or 9/11? 9/11. Charlie wasn't nice to Gazans when he died. I don't think that it has anything to do with that. He also said that the majority of the mass shooters were transgender, which is like arguably incorrect. Like statistically, I'm not going to say that they're not responsible for some shootings. That's just unhealthy people are responsible for shootings. I don't care what's in their pants. What I'm saying is, like, he would say things that are thought-ending cliches. He would say something so ridiculous that you kind of have to shut down because you can't have a rebuttal to something that's so ridiculous, because the conversation is skewed so far to one side that even if you work your way back, you're never going to get back to where your point is going to be beneficial, if that makes sense. Like, it's like when the Republicans and the Democrats come in to like talk about healthcare, the Democrats have already given up 50%. So if the Republicans give up 10%, the Democrats have already lost way more. That's why you come in saying, I want free healthcare for everybody no matter what. And then if you give in a little bit, you still gain. So you don't like the things that Charlie Kirk said, so you justify him putting... No, I don't think that is... I said that him being executed was not right. I said that was awful. The U.S. government let him be assassinated on TV. If they wanted to just take him out, they could have messed with his brakes, they could have poisoned him, they could have hit him with the toxic blowfish dart and had a heart attack. They wanted us to watch that happen, and they did it in such a way where this like crazy thing happened and an anomaly occurred where his shirt went up too soon, and then you see his chain of his necklace go up, and then a thing pops out of his neck before anything happens. Like, they let that happen in front of us. That's why it makes me upset that like he was just starting to mention that he wasn't going to take any more Israeli money. He wasn't going to let them do all these different things. He turned down a $150 million donation from Netanyahu's government. And then at the same exact time, Netanyahu and Trump tweet that Charlie Kirk is dead. They're the first people to announce it. And then Charlie Kirk goes on, or not Charlie Kirk, Netanyahu goes on Fox News and reads this letter. Like, yeah, right, brother. You're literally supposed to be in crime for fraud, or supposed to be in jail for fraud, and you're over here reading me a letter? Like, yeah, right. Oh my God, a homeless religious addiction? I'm not homeless. I'm not addicted to religion. I do have an addictive personality. Cults just freak me out. And right now, Lindsey Graham is the greatest example of why Charlie Kirk was about to turn down all this Israeli money. Look at that man. I don't know if how many of you like don't do drugs, kids. Yeah, don't do drugs or you'll end up like Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham has sucked so many farts out of Benjamin Netanyahu's butt that he can't think straight. He's on television with Free Cuba hats, Make Iran Great Again hats. He does not have anything that says Make America, America. I'm sure the people in South Carolina love that. Love it. I hope so. End up like me? I mean, I guess. I don't know how Lindsey Graham is even on the same trajectory as me, but he could be. I'd give Lindsey Graham a kiss if he would stop talking on television. Holy moly. Lindsey Graham's probably the one that came in here and asked if I was gay. Things are crazy around these parts. But, all right, well, it's about to be midnight, and my girlfriend probably wants to go to bed. I got to get up to go to work in 7 hours. Thanks. I like your beard. Oh, my God. Zion, Jesus loves you. Oh, well, I hope he does. And you know what? If someday I get to those pearly gates, I will know that I have treated people in a way that I will be able to make it through. I don't have a beard. I'm a lady. Dang. Well, thanks for the compliment. I could be a lady. How do you know? I sound like a lady, but I do have a little mustache. I mean, we're all humans. Everyone's got a little mustache. Some girls I know grow their armpit hair out. Some girls I know have hairy toes. You go to heaven by faith, not by works. Yeah, and I have faith that I have been a good person and that I have done enough in my life that I will be accepted into the kingdom of heaven if that is what is for me after death. And nothing that telling me I believe in this or I believe in that is going to change the way I believe in myself. And I have faith in myself, and that's what everyone should have. Among everything else is have faith in yourself. And if that's the way that Jesus loves me, is by making me believe in myself, then yeah, success. I have faith in myself. And if God works through me, then that is what that'll be. But I'm never going to just say that I'm going to put all of my faith in something that is not my doing. I'm not telling you that you're wrong. I have a friend whose dad is a Southern Baptist preacher, and he is very religious, but he has struggled with addiction, and I'm pretty sure that he is gay, and he's just hated himself for years and years and years. And he tells everybody all about religion and how they're all worthy of love, but he isn't. And that's what makes me upset, because if he believes that he's not worthy of love, that means he doesn't believe in himself. And that shouldn't be like that. He's willing to help everybody else but himself. And I believe that everybody, if they believe in themselves, is working through whatever spiritual belief or reasoning they have. But it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I appreciate you all. Shabbat shalom. Put the phones in the drawer. Remember, Iron Dome isn't as iron as we thought, unfortunately. But just remember, every time they tell you that you can't go to the doctor and come out bankrupt, that they just spent $11 million to shoot one $50,000 drone down. How do you become a Christian? I think that you have to believe in yourself, and you have to accept that God gave his only begotten son for you and your sins to be forgiven, and that he will take them forever, and that he will allow you to pass into the gates of heaven. I think that's what he's trying to get at. I'm a believer in take 12 hits of acid, see the energy trails behind everything, believe that you can feel your energy, see people's auras and inside of them, and their just the hallways and the like passages through their body, and just know that there's something beyond what we can like rationalize or interpolate right now. All right, thank you. Have a good one. I appreciate you. Have a good night. I hope that helps you. If you are looking for Jesus, do some research. I'm sure that you will find what is best for you. I hope everyone, I was thinking about it. I mean, I got to get up for work at like 6:30, which is in 6.5 hours. And I was going to work on this video. I didn't expect to be on live for 65 minutes either, though. So, but it's been a great conversation. I appreciate, oh, wait a minute. Let me look. I looked you up, didn't I? Yes, I did. I'll hit you with the subscribe, my guy. Ka-cha, ka-cha, just hit you with a subscribe. My son loves Lego content, so I'll have to show him your channel. Oh, I'm sorry that you hate Jesus. I don't hate anything. I strongly dislike certain aspects of things, but I hope that you find a place in your heart to at least approve, or like not hate, but even just dislike. There's enough hate in the world for random things. Like, I don't know. I know that sounds so super cheesy after I just gone on all these tirades, but I don't hate any of the people I talk about. I'm currently in a spaceship flying over Uranus. Buddy, you don't want to be over my anus. Some super chill guy for real. That's a fucking sweet name. Not gonna lie. That is sick. Sick nasty. Steezy. Shred the gnar. What are some other sign-off things I can say? Good night, Vietnam. No? Valid. Also, sweet. I appreciate you. You guys rock. Thank your ancestors as God chose them and allowed them to kill and steal from the natives. Yes, I live directly next door to Indian Township, and I tell everybody on Columbus Day that the man who had this fucked a manatee. Get a job, buddy? I got a job. I paid more in taxes than you earned this year. Actually, I don't know if that's true or not. I did pay a lot in taxes, though. I lose like $1,100 a week in taxes, my man. What's your job? I am a full-time UPS driver with my own run. 7 years of safe driving and 10 years in the career. That's 1/3 of my life. I've been delivering packages to your mom. That's sick, bro. You're sick, bro. I appreciate you. I was just messing with you also. Anyone that comes in, I do appreciate, like, hey, my mom's dead, so I get to say a few random things. Sending love your, hey, I appreciate all you guys. I'm a little ridiculous, and I just want anyone to know that I don't ever say anything with any, like, malicious or, like, discontent. I like to joke a lot, and, like, I will gladly take insults. Like, try to roast me, do whatever you got. I'm here for it, as long as there's no, like, actual malicious behind everything. I just want everybody to know. Because I'm down to say some ridiculous off-the-cuff stuff, but I just don't want there to ever be considered that I am prejudiced against one thing, and that is stupid people. If you're silly, if you're just out here causing problems, I don't like that. That's like the only thing I'm against. Fair? Fair. Anyone can say whatever they want. No hate speech. Like, you can speak your point of view. If you got a background on it, I'm for it. Do you play instruments? You seem like you might know guitar. Well, I don't really know guitar, but I'll show you my guitar really quick. One sec. I'm bad at guitar, but this is my baby. I have a 4-watt tube amp in my upstairs, but not my, well, upstairs of my art studio, the attic of my art studio, apparently. I can't tell anyone else I got another attic, so. I give you the vibes that I'd have a Grateful Dead guitar. Wait a minute. Come here. Her name is Althea. She's probably very out of tune, too. Yeah, that wasn't even a good way to strum that. Yeah, she's very out of tune. Very, very out of tune. But it's like a 1 of 1,000 or something like that, and I got it for real cheap on Sweetwater. But yeah, I love that. I also have a Grateful Dead tattoo on. Oh shit, that's my built-in. I have a Grateful Dead tattoo. I have this on a tapestry that I've had for like 15 years. This is all my doob tubes, my license plate, a thing of Frosted Flakes, some other stuff, some mini nachos. This is basically just my workshop upstairs. Crap, I wish it wasn't so late. I'd go out to the art studio, but it's too late. It's too late. You guys into 3D printing at all? I got a 3D printer. I got a sewing machine, which I haven't tried to do anything on yet, bro. Yeah, brother. From the down east. Down east, man. What county are you in? Let's see how real this gets. Chatty Smokes, that's a sick name too. Day. And I have a 3D pen. Sick. Scoggin. Oh, Anders Scoggin. What a man. I'm a little bit more east of that. I'm like down east as you can get. Not like down, but I'm actually the east. Like real east. Look at this big ass mirror. This sucker is so heavy. I also found this here. Oh, I also have this bee tattoo. I lived 15 years in Aroostook County, but I live in Washington County right now. Nice phone. Thanks. I actually delivered this phone to the US Cellular right before I got it. I went in there and I was like, hey, do you guys got the new iPhone, the orange one? And they're like, no, we don't. And they're like, wait a minute. You did just bring us a box. And there was one of them in there. And I got that sucker. Boy. I also got the first gold Razor 2 when they first came out when I was in high school in my like town, which was kind of cool. Or in like my like area. What the fuck, biggest forehead I've ever seen after KSI? Yeah, brother, I wish that my forehead equated to monetary value like KSI's did, but like, I know, it sucks. It's only 4 fingers though, like it's still a forehead. I mean, as long as it's not actually 5. I do have a wicked high hairline right here though, but I used to wear a lot of hats like this. This was my high school look. Like this, so I think I like wore out a flat spot on my head, which is a little rough. Oh, speaking of mane, this is a real mane going on right here. I got my, again, bean boots. Shit. I got my bean boots, and I got my fucking LL Bean hat. Mane as you get. What else makes me a maner? There's mud in my front yard right now. I drive a Subaru and I vape. So those are all stereotypes that I meet. What else do I do? I walked directly into a railing today with my hand while I was holding a box. I like watched my hand go right into it and I was like, why did I even do this? Warm, I'll give you a batch of warm yogurt. I love warm yogurt. Has it got prebiotics or probiotics? I want to play hide the salami. I want to suck a golf ball through a garden hose. It's like that episode of South Park where they're using all Butter's stuff to make them better at everything. What's your dream car truck? My dream car would be a 1992. Is it, what year did they come out with the 22B? 1992 STI 22B. What year was the 22B? 97 to 98, 22B. You don't think he's talking about yogurt? What do you mean? What would he be talking about then if he wasn't talking about yogurt? Yogurt, small, cute, hang it? What up? Freedom boys, get out of Iran. Let's leave. Leave Iran. I hope he was talking about yogurt. If not, like, what's he talking about? Sir, what brand of mushrooms do you like? I like Golden Teacher. Those are my favorite brand. Froyo is the best. Froyo is the best. What are they, like Pink Frog? Is that what that place is called, where you get to like put all the little toppings on your yogurt? I feel like he's talking about kombucha, maybe. He's a farmer of sorts. My grandpa had radiation poisoning. We never. Yes, he remember Chernobyl like it was yesterday. He started going around, but yeah, probably. Isn't it crazy that they just punched a hole through the dome at Chernobyl? Well, not just it. Are you Canadian? I'm very close to Canada. I delivered to one place where I live, where one side of the road is Canada and the other side of the road is U.S. And I had to figure that out one day. That was weird. I accidentally crossed into Canada one time on a kayak at my sister's camp. Me and my friend were going to smoke a joint. And we were like paddling. We got to this island, and then we like got out and we were about to light up, and then we looked and there was like a sign that said the Tourism Bureau of New Brunswick welcomes you. And we're like, oh, we're out of here. Oh, you know, Canadian just sound like a... Oh, just came down from Saskatoon, you know, got a 2-4 packet of Molson's and got her Smoke Me Exportés. Brenda sent me down there to the fucking VLT to, you know, try to win some scratchers. Come back, she ain't got no bread. The crazy thing, he's not even from Ukraine, neither Russia, he's from Germany. Should America invade Canada? I don't think America should invade anything else. I think America should just sit where we are, take a time out, recoup some of this money that we're blowing off, and get us some health care. I think we should get some health care. You make me squishy? Squishy. Like squish? Squish? We need Canada? Yeah, we need Canada. We need Mexico. We need all these places. What's in the Pacific Northwest? Washington? Oregon? British Columbia? Winnipeg? Is Manitoba out there? Winnipeg, Manitoba? We need humans? Yes, we do need humans, and I feel like we're slowly starting to work towards not wanting humans on Earth, apparently. You know, our eggs meant meat to make an omelet. You know, our eggs meat to make an omelet. So lower defense and get free healthcare. Can't wait for the government to start deciding who deserves to get that treatment. Do you think that us spending $11,000 a second is reasonable? Do you know within 1 second, that's like a year's worth of groceries? I hope somebody's standing behind me, and I hope it's my girlfriend mad at me. I don't think that anybody's going to get to decide who needs that treatment. Right now, you not having enough money to go to the doctor is forcing you to make the decision whether or not you get treatment or not. I don't know what the crown thing means. I'm at 150x. Oh, like the chatter. Yeah. I'm not behind you. He's lying. Have you ever seen Yes, I have seen the WWE. I actually went to a WWE event one time when I was younger. Did you see Vince McMahon crash his fucking Bentley? You look poor. Sadly, I'm not, unfortunately. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it crazy that I made $67 an hour every hour over 8 hours today, and I worked 13 hours? I think it's crazy. I don't even like, not even saying it to brag. I just think that capitalism is ridiculous. Can you show me your favorite shirt? This is actually probably one of my favorite shirts I have on right now. It's like so worn out, like shit's worn out. You're like a homeless, you look like a homeless but with a home. I know, isn't that crazy? I think that just means that I'm like a hippie. GGOT. Yeah, brother. And every one of these people keeps going, no tax on overtime. And I'm like, yes, there is. Tell my paycheck that. I'm a hipster? Yeah, right. I'm not a hipster, brother. I've only been to Brooklyn once, and I had the beard long before that. My dad owned a chainsaw shop. If you don't think that I couldn't say Husqvarna as like the third word out of my mouth, brother, wrong. My dad owned a snowmobile shop and a chainsaw shop. I'm real Maine. Read my comment. Someone 11. No, I knew you said you weren't behind me. You're a pseudo cult underground emo. The only emo I would be AFI emo, like the Miss Murder emo, and I don't have the hair for that. Can I speak any German? 9. No, I can't. I can say dacha, which is like a house in Russian. I can say Shabbat Shalom. I can say Auf Wiedersehen. I struggle with English. Like in a second language, like, yes, I know I look like Sami Zayn. That is the third Sami Zayn comment tonight. I will say one of them was from me, so 2 outside Sami Zayn comments, but I'm just gonna start a little like a counter for what people think I look like, and then like after a few months, we'll tally them all up and make a pie chart and see where the crossover is. Maybe I could like vibe code an app so people could like submit their vote. What was your first language? My first language, where are you from? I'm from Maine. My first language is just English. I'm lactating. Great. My son was breastfed until he was 4 years old, so I respect that. I am the crunchy epitome of what everyone expects a hippie to look like, but then I have a job and a career and a 401k, and then people are like, WTF, mate? Breaking all the stereotypes over here. That glass ceiling that I have, shattered. I know, it's like everyone sent out a tweet that's like, just tell this homeboy that he's in an attic. Breastfeeding is better than formula, you're right. And for 4 years, I didn't once have to make a bottle. Not one single bottle was made. I would pick that baby up, I would put him down next to her, he would latch onto the boob, and I would be done. Right back to sleep. Maine is cool. We are the whitest state in the country, though, and probably one of the oldest, which is like odd because like Maine is very chill, but there's not a lot of diversity here. What do you do for work up there? I'm a UPS driver. I have the retro vest too. They don't make this one anymore. Everyone else has like this new stupid one. I thought Wyoming was the whitest. No, look it up. Maine, I really think just within the last few years got taken over. And Maine might also just have less people. Is Maine the whitest state in America? Based on 2020 census data, Maine is consistently ranked as the whitest state in the United States. Roughly 90 to 95 of its population identifies as white. Dang. Love your passion, even if you're just talking about UPS. I love UPS, which is like the crazy thing, which makes me so sad because like it's kind of going down like a spiral. But I am passionate about anything, like love from Iran, Tehran, love for Tehran. I'm not saying that I just love the like government leadership in Iran, but the people of Iran are probably good people. What's your 2 favorite foods? Tacos and spaghetti. Taco meat on spaghetti. Taco meat on spaghetti. Bro's in 3 buildings at the same time. I am in 3 buildings at the same time. I wish that dang it. There's no good way to transition to another spot. I could like put up a green screen, I guess, and then run to the art studio and then be in 2 more rooms that you guys have never seen before. Do you think that universal consciousness could be a thing? I think that the theory of like there's this thought that like people's trips are all like playing off of each other, so where someone's psychedelic experience ends, someone else is like picking up from that. And I would say that there are probably different things or timelines or things that like our spirit or our energy is like popping through. Like I'm a big believer in there's a finite amount of energy in the universe and it is traveling and going from thing to thing. Like we hit a flower, that flower takes our energy and it like dissipates it in whatever manner like it can through like its ratio, you know what I mean? The amount of effort we put into something, it puts off the same amount of energy, even if we can't perceive it in the same way. So I think that the idea that we could be like popping in and out of other timelines or other people's dimensions, like it could be true. There's a theory that there is an infinite amount of possibilities and timelines that are playing out at the same time, and that we could be popping in between those different dimensions. And that would be how we'd be having like deja vu, or things like seeming just a little bit off that they're not, like the Mandela effect, or not Mandela effect. Yeah, is it the Mandela effect? No, what's it? Not Mandela, but the guy, the apartheid guy. Mandela, Nelson Mandela. Um, yeah, I know you have, and I've appreciated you, Machu. I really like it. I subscribe to your channel too, also. Conscious of the whole thing. Yeah. The one story I'll say before I go too far is like my mom passed away like 10 years ago. And it was a very strange experience, right? Because I had just had a child. So I was big in thinking, well, if I have been given this thing and this thing is being taken from me, then I must be in the right place to be able to handle this situation. And like I wasn't. I struggled emotionally, I struggled with my mental health, and then I finally took me like coming to a breaking point and I like ended up microdosing and doing like a whole bunch of things, getting my mental health together. I went to therapy for a year, and I finally like got rid of some of these repressed memories. But my mom's favorite artist was Bob Seger. My mom loved horses. My mom got me tickets to Bob Seger as one of the last things she did before she passed away, like before she got really sick. And when my mom passed away, that morning, before anything else, I got up, I went out in my car, and I was gonna go get a coffee. I just needed to get out of the house. I turned my car on, and the radio came on. I didn't hear an advertisement, didn't hear a stat. Like it started with the like first frame of the song, first beat, and it was "Against the Wind" by Bob Seger, which like the whole album cover is just horses running through this thing, and the song just like hit with me every word, and it was just like me in that moment knowing that that energy had left and had found its way through whatever means it needed to reverberate to me, to just know that like everything was okay. You know what I mean? Like it sucks not having my mom, and there are situations where it's really tough, but it also made me appreciate a lot of other things that I probably would have taken for granted beforehand. So the whole universal consciousness, things being linked, synchronicity is like, I don't know, man. There's a million. If probability is a thing, if there's even a 1 in a billion chance, I mean, that's still a chance. Is it probable? No. Probable, like it happening is not, it's not probable. But probability, it could happen, is a thing. So I've got a job and I'm listening to him goof. I've got a job and I'm listening to him. Your mom sounds rad. My mom was pretty rad. Like I said, and the best part is I like to crack jokes about it because my mom was a funny person. And I believe that if my mom knew that I couldn't laugh or get a laugh out of this whole situation, then she would be more upset than me just being sad about it. Because it takes a stronger person to laugh about something than it takes to cry about something. 1 in a billion things happen to 1 in a million. Yes, exactly. They're happening all the time, everywhere, every day. We just might not be there to see them, or we might not have the ability to rationalize what we're seeing. The idea of like a UFO, we describe them as saucers or tic tacs or this and that. We respond or describe these things that we can't explain with normal words using normal words, because we don't have the language to describe these things that we can't like understand. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. That's literally the only words of that I don't. And I don't even know if that's actually words from that. You're the best you've ever seen. Hey, I appreciate that. And I really hope to, I really want to make something of this because like I know you love the UPS thing, but I'm going to drop a little bombshell here for you. UPS is offering a buyout, and I've really struggled with my physical health this last year. Like I had cellulitis in the jaw. I almost had blood poisoning. They had to almost get emergency surgery. And then during the winter, my back started fucking up. And like I said, I've been here 10 years. My son is going to be 13 years old, and one time I picked him up for the last time and I set him back down, and I don't remember when that was. And I've spent a lot of my time arguing with his mom, trying to get the opportunity to spend life with him. And now that he's old enough to choose where he wants to live, he wants to live with me, and I want to take this buyout and try to make content and find a path where I make getting healthy what my job is. I don't care if I make less money. I just want to put the effort I give to UPS every day to myself, because UPS wouldn't pee on me if I was on fire. But I've sacrificed a lot of things for them. I've never been to a Christmas party. I've never got to take my son trick-or-treating, any of these things, because I'm always doing what I needed to do to make sure he had insurance, to have this and that. Like, I don't know. Just make sure you choose what you want. Money is something that is important, but also like family, and just not missing these moments. Because if I had to lay in my deathbed and knowing that I made $1 million, or lay in my deathbed knowing that I gave up that $1 million to spend time with my son, it would be the son every time. Like, I ain't gonna be able to take the money with me. What do you mean by healthy? What kind of health are you lacking? I would say mental health. Mental health is a struggle at UPS for sure, because it is somewhere between a Quaker meeting and a Marine Corps boot camp. It's like cult meets militarization. They will, it's wild. Like, they don't treat their drivers great. Do you lack the interest from the culture about black on black violence? Is that what makes it so prevalent? I would say that the amount of black on black violence is probably because we sequester all of these people into areas where it's low income, and we force them to kind of be in situations where they need to lash out to survive. And the statistics of how many white Americans there are compared to black Americans greatly skews that statistic. FedEx treat me good. I'm glad FedEx treats you good. That probably is. I'm sure that I probably FedEx makes substantially less money than UPS does, and they handle substantially less packages than UPS does. Is that why my package always arrives on time? I mean, maybe. You can fuck UPS all you want. I also say that. I'm about to take $150,000 and walk away. I've been there for 10 years, and I love my customers, and I appreciate who I am to my customers, but that doesn't mean that UPS is a good employer. That company is run by no one that has ever delivered a package. Anyone in management has failed at being a driver, became management to tell drivers how to do it. Like, I've put the pants on thousands more times than my manager, but my manager has to do ride along. So he'll have to get his UPS uniform on, and he'll like do all his little stuff, and then he'll try to tell me how to do my job. And he was doing this little drill where he drove for 20 minutes and he was going to show me all the methods to follow. He got out, did all the things I normally do, started to walk up the driveway, and I was like, "Hey buddy, you got the wrong boxes." And he looked at the little labels, because he didn't check the PAL label versus the address versus the mailbox to walk the driveway. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you're right." So how am I going to take advice from the dude who I just watched do my job incorrectly, tell me how to correctly do my job, when I have 7 years safe driving, never been stuck, never had a tow bill, never had a complaint filed on me? Like, not to toot my own horn, but I love the job. I just hate the way that, like, they're, after COVID, UPS said, "Fuck it. We made $20 billion. They made $20 billion in 1 year, more than they've ever made, and they think they can replicate it. So now we got a new contract. We were supposed to hire new people, but now they're cutting 30,000 jobs. So my area went from 40 miles to 90 miles. So now I'm working 13 hours a day every day. No stress in the militant meeting is why my package is on time. Oh. No, it wasn't a bad joke. I just, like, that one went right over my 5'6" level, remember? Like, UPS is, like I said, I don't have anything against UPS, and like, oddly enough, my last name is Brown, so I'm kind of just like, it's my destiny. Like, what can Brown do for you? Dude, like, I was set up for it, you know? Yes, 5'6", okay? I don't even know if I deserve more. I just deserve to be treated like a human. I would take a pay cut if they would harass me less. Like, they have manuals on how to, like, make discontent. You're 6'5", brother? Hand me some of that. What's the weather like up there? Do you even eat garlic? Yeah, I eat garlic. Are you saying I'm a vampire? Like, I'm not sure where that one, because what they did to you. Oh, I mean, I don't even think that UPS sucks. It's just it's everything. Like, I just feel like everything doesn't appreciate like their workers. Like, what would you do if you could do any job? What's your passion? I want to do something like massage therapy. I like fitness a lot. I like CrossFit. I like Olympic lifting. I like coaching. I went to school to be a teacher. My mom passed away. UPS called. I just had a baby. I went to UPS instead. I am one test away from being able to be a teacher. And it's like, I don't want to go back to being a teacher, but it's like, I would love to be a massage therapist, or I would love to like just start a wellness center. I like float tanks. I like just the idea of getting better and like different ways of doing it. Vitamins. I like kettlebell workouts, like I'm passionate about anything. It's just like UPS, there's no more promotions either. Like I'm at the top level. Like there's nothing above full rate driver. So it's like I'm at the highest I can be at, and I've got to be there 20 more years. It's like that's what freaks me out. Is like I can't handle 20 more years of just the same thing every day. I appreciate you guys. You guys are all rock. But it has been an hour and a half now. It is now 12:30. I have to get up in 6 hours. So that means I gotta shower. I'm still wearing my boots and pants from work. My feet are gonna stink. So bad. Read Absolute Batman, you'll like it. I will check it out. You're gonna go to bed. I am gonna go to bed. I appreciate you all. Feel free to stop Invader Zim. Grr, we gonna make biscuits? No, Grr, we are not gonna make biscuits. We gonna make biscuits? No, Grr. I also do a good Trump voice with my big hands and my little boots and my great big wall. That wall will keep out any drones. I ran, they said. Difficult. Yeah, right. Ayatollah whatchamacallit? Ayatollah Khomeini. Khomeini crazy. Sorry, went off a little bit of a tangent. All right, good night, sweet dreams. Smooches all. Appreciate you. Valid. You're all valid. I will start posting some stuff on my community page to see if you guys get notifications when I'm going to go live, because I'd like to chat and rant some more. We'll have to watch some videos and stuff. Smooches! Princess Wave. Bye!